Hey, I'm going to give a quick story of something I thought I saw when I was younger. Pretty big. Looked like a giant flying submarine. That's what I thought when I was a kid. Made me think of a big submarine. I saw this picture on the internet. It's supposedly a secret spaceship that our government owns, which is... I need to see it to believe it, but anyway, I saw this thing when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that saw it. It did look at the time kind of ghostly. Now, as a kid, I did have quite the imagination, but not to the point where I believed what I was seeing. That never happened, except for this one time that I remember. And the feature on this picture that got me when I first saw it are the white glowing domes. There's one on the nose, there's one each on either side. I've seen fuller pictures of representing this design they claim exists. It looks the same on both ends, whereas when I saw the sides that are jutting out, that they went toward the back and they had a V cut toward the center of the hull of the ship or whatever it was, and there was a yellow, it was like two yellow bands of light that I presumably would have been the exhaust that looked wavy behind it, kind of like what you see behind airplanes on a hot day. You know, if you've ever been to the airport and see the jets, it was like that. I was the only one that's seen it, pretty sure. I'm not going to go into too much detail other than to say I got an earful and was told there's nothing there, there's nothing there. I'm looking right at it and there's nothing there. It wasn't until about the past few years I started reading more stories about people. Either you would see a group of people and either less than half would see something and the rest would see nothing. Or one or two people or more would see something one way and the others would see it another way. I just read in Angelia Shear's book about that came out this year about a couple, and I think I read this story before, in Tennessee in the daylight. And the man saw one thing, which was two objects, and the woman saw just like a hole or something, a doorway, a hole opening thing that was in the sky, but they both saw something. There was another story I read where I think there was like 12 or 14 people, and out of that, not even half a dozen saw something, and the rest said we didn't see. And there were, and the half dozen, I was like 4 or 5. They were like pointing right at it. It's like right there, and you know, and to them it was obvious, but to the others they couldn't see a thing. Now I don't know what's up with that. It could be a myriad of things. It could be a signal, because being able to beam voices, and I don't know about pictures. The picture thing seems a bit extravagant to me, but the invention to what's called voice to skull, that's what's been nicknamed. The patent for it, which went into effect in 1974, calls it a hearing device. It can beam a voice directly into the audio cortex of the brain. It bypasses the ears. So you could be deaf and still hear a voice or something. And, you know, as long as the damage wasn't in the cortex. I don't know what to make of this. It could have been something that was beamed in my head. It could have been demonic. It wasn't delusional because I had no reason at the time, emotionally or anything, to be seeing things like this. I mean, yeah, I like sci-fi and stuff like that, but for this to just drop into my view and just be there and and I'm all hysterical. I think I wasn't even in 6th grade yet, and Oops, I apologize. I don't know what this thing is, what this phenomenon is. I will say this much about it and the effect it has had on me. It was a useless experience to me, and I say useless because I can't use it for anything. It doesn't help me. I can't exploit it. Can't make money off of it. I could tell people about it. Ain't much to tell. What I just told you is it. I mean, I saw it for 10 seconds, and it just seemed to evaporate. Was it a cloaking device? I don't know. Was it something of ours? I don't know. Was it something my mind dreamt up? There was really no reason for my mind to go into an extravagant state like this. I mean, I could have daydreamed it, but I would have known I was daydreaming it. I would have been sitting there, I was in a car at the time, and I would have been looking out the window just daydreaming it. That's as far as it would have went. Because I would have known I made it up. If it was something beamed into my head, if it was something put there by a demonic force that was giving me the business, I don't know. I think I'll leave that to you. What do you think I saw? Please be kind. I'm looking forward to any feedback I'll get. I'm sure it'll probably be some negative stuff, if not all. But I just thought I'd put this out here. This is one of those things that has reinforced my interest in this stuff. And not nuts and bolts people coming here from another planet, but more fantastic stuff. Spiritual realm. Oops, I apologize again. And keep a lookout on here for future stuff. I'm going to be going down this route quite a bit. I thank you for your time.